So I'm back, which is good news. And this is Snooker Management. I think that's supposed to be Terry Griffiths on the box. By Colt. Them and D&H Games, they did a million of these different sports management variations, mainly football, of course. Here's some of the things you can do on Snooker Management. Spectrum screenshots, woof. You can ring people, there's a telephone, celebrity matches. That's not pro celebrity, by the way. You don't get to play against, I don't know, who'd be famous in the 80s? Lenny Bennett. He's not on the game. Here's the title. Snooker Management, it says, which it says Snooker Management on the box. And it says Snooker Management there. This is who it's by. Imagine if you wanted to be Barry Hearn, right? And you had one snooker star. You're managing Steve Davis. And you manage them to glory and world titles and the B&H Masters and stuff. And that's what you do on this game. Apart from you're the player. So here's the world rankings. Stephen Hendry is top of them. Even though no one's got any points. Alan Robidoux in there. Mike Hallett. All the big names. Steve Davis down in fourth on this. Dougie Mountparrott, as my old mate Ian McCulloch said. Silvino Francisco, he don't play no more. John Virgo, Kirk Stevens with his white suit. And there you are, you, 32nd in the world, just below Dean Reynolds. So you've got to get better at snooker, and then you win matches. And the first tournament we're going to play is the Carlsberg Challenge. £20,000 to the winner, which would pay for a lot of training and stuff. So that's important. But because you're you, when you start the game, you're not very good. Well, here's the betting. Now, I don't know about the 80s, but these days, if you had a bet on snooker and you're a snooker player, you get sacked. What odds am I to win this tournament? 100 to 1. I don't think I'll have a fiver on that. Find out who I'm playing in the first round and bet on them. Can we do that? This is everything you'd want to be as a snooker player in the 1980s, of course. Who am I betting on? Of course, I'm recording this after the fact. Oh, I've bet on number 5. That must be who I'm playing in the first round. 100 quid. Oh, big bet. Why start off with 10 grand? That's a lot. Oh, I must be playing Terry Griffiths. There you go. 7 to 1. So I get 700, 800 quid back. Might as well not bothered, have I? But obviously, how am I going to throw the match? Yeah, here's all the tournaments coming up. The Rothmans Grand Prix, Mercantile Credit Classic, B&H Masters, all the SIGs, they're all there. Yamaha Irish Masters, the South African Championship, the Dulux British Open, all of these live and exclusive on ITV and the BBC. But no Eurosport, that wasn't around then. Not in my house anyway. Nor ITV4. That was just a twinkle in whoever runs ITV's eye. So I've already spent 100 quid. Right, let's go training. Training costs £5,000. And as you can see, I'm not very good. So I've improved my potting ability by 2%. But I am quite fit for a snooker player. And I've got 4,900 quid in the bank. Now, when it says fixed match, of course, that doesn't mean fix. That means, arrange a match. This is what you watch when you don't watch your player playing. Stephen Hendry there with a 5-0 win over Gilbert, whoever that is. Gilbert the Alien, maybe. So you have to go through all this every time. This is why this might not have been top of the all formats computer chart back in the 90s. You have to sit through every single game before your player gets involved. Maybe I should have edited this. Maybe I have. I can't remember. Tony Knowles versus Gary Wilkinson. Remember him winning the World Match Play at the Doncaster Dome? That was good. It was on ITV. Oh, I'm on. Here we are. So this is what an actual game looks like on Snooker Manager / Management. You get a little commentary in the middle, and it tells you how hard the shots are, how many points are left, which is important. And obviously, you've pressed space to speed up the match, which I've obviously done at this point. Best of 9 frames. So I'm going to lose 5-0 because I'm no good, and Terry Griffiths is good. He's a former world champion and everything. You get to the finals in 89 or something. I can't remember when he had that blonde hair. And now at the time of recording, he's a top coach. But this is literally the game. This is it. This is what you're watching for hours on end. I did play this game for a long time because I was obsessed with these kind of management games, especially ones by D&H. Loved their Grand Prix game. That was really good. Had little cars going across the screen. Not as good as Formula 1 on the Spectrum, which also got ported to the Amstrad, I think. But it was all right, Grand Prix. Played that for ages. They had a golf one as well, and a boxing one, which I've played subsequently on emulation. The golf one's weird. That has graphics on. This doesn't have... If this had graphics, at least you could see the balls moving. But they obviously couldn't be bothered. So I've conceded a frame and I've given up. And what you can do is, because this is what I did when I was a kid, I can't do editing and stuff. But you could go into the data, edit the training so it costs nothing, and make you play the best in the world. And that's Snooker Manager on the Amstrad CPC. And if, of course, you're really good at snooker and you create the best player in the world, you hit 147s in every break, and you become the world champion, like me. Yeah. Snooker management, it is what it is. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around another time.